Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a bit different. I am going to be going through my entire makeup desk here today and picking out my favorites. Now I'm also going to show you, I'm going to use my phone and actually show you how much is on here so that you can see what I'm dealing with. This is all my stuff when I'm filming. I'll be honest, a lot of this gets swapped over a lot of the time because I need to keep it up to date. There's always new products that I'm trying and I always kind of swap things over. So I might take things out because I think to myself maybe at the end of the month that, you know what, I've rarely used that section or some of the products there, so I'm going to take those away. I'm really sorry in advance because there's some person upstairs still renovating and it's really annoying me. So you might hear some unnecessary noise. So I apologize in advance, but hopefully you don't hear it. I end up taking a lot of that stuff out because I'm like, you know what, I haven't used it, so it's pointless keeping there. Let me swap it over with new stuff that I am really loving at the moment. So it is always changing here. Let me show you. I'm going to get my phone and then I'm going to put this on the screen for you guys because there's so much here. As you can see, we've got my trolley here, which has everything on it. So this has got like all bits on here. Like this is stuff that I have at the top, my concealers and stuff, hair stuff, and then extras down there, which is like new stuff that I haven't, you know, that just extra stock. Then we've got here a few new boxes that I need to open up. Then I've got some eyeshadow palettes, my skincare. I've got my mascaras there with my cream bronzers. Eyeshadows, brushes. These are my dual ended brushes because I don't like putting them in pots because of the dual end. And then just ignore my art section there. So this is some of the skincare setting sprays and stuff and primers. And then I have concealers, foundations. I've got these here which I don't know where to put yet because I do love them, so I want to keep them out. Wet wipes, I've got extra stuff there, lots of brushes, my lip liners, my sponges, highlighters and blushers, powders, some new products here, which is my liquid blushes I'm currently loving. And then, yeah, then that's me. As you can see, I'm dealing with a lot, and I thought what I would do is actually just pick out my favorites at the moment. So this is also a good way for me to tell which ones I need to actually take out of here because I'm not using them that much. And even just looking at it now, I'm thinking, okay, there's actually quite a lot. So let's start from this side and work our way round. So we're going to start from the trolley, and from the trolley, I have duplicate brushes, so I'm not necessarily going to go through like all my brushes, but I am going to start with my brow stuff. So a couple of things that I'm absolutely loving. These are my favorites that I seem to be using a lot lately. There's a few actually because I've been alternating between them. So one is my Urban Decay Slick Day Brow Wax. This is an absolutely amazing brow wax. It's one of my favorite ones. I've used others and this has to be the best one I've ever used. It's absolutely amazing. It's an actual wax and it dries and it sets perfectly and it lasts all day and you get no white cast or powdery finish to it. It doesn't go all crusty. Then I love this currently. This is my Benefit Mighty Fine Brow Pen. It's a 3-prong brow pen. So it has 3 pens on there and it's actually a really good one. So that's another one that I love. I actually find that makes it a lot quicker because a normal brow pen has 1 pen. And if you do it with this, it's much quicker. It's very, very quick. Then the other 2 brow pencils I'm loving, which I've been loving for a long time, is the Benefit Brow Pencil, the Precisely My Brow Pencil. Love that. But another one that I've used before and loved it and then recently started using it again and absolutely love it is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Sheet. I think that is an amazing brow product. I just don't have my colour at the moment, so I do need to get my right shade because the one that I've got is a bit too dark. So those are my favourite brow products at the moment. Now, products that I'm using with my lip stuff that I absolutely love. Let me pick a few. One I've completely run out of and I don't know where I've actually put it. That's really strange. Where is that gone? So weird. I'll have to try and find that. That's very bizarre. Oh, there it is. I put it. No, it isn't. Oh, anyway, my Dual Lip Maximizer. I put that on every day, every morning. Absolutely love it. Great for hydration. Lasts all day. You're not going to need lip balm all day. The other one that I love is the Violet France Bissou Balm in Callison. Now, this is a matte balm. And it's not because it's a balm that I love it. It's, well, kind of. even though I don't need a lip balm through the day. I love the fact that this is matte and not drying. It's super hydrating, but it is a matte blurred finish and it's such a nice color. It's actually what I have on now. So that's one of my other favorites. Now, in terms of, let's see, eyeshadow palettes, I'll be honest, the ones that I kind of reach into most is Makeup by Mario, Master Mattes palettes, the neutral and the original one. Those are the ones I tend to kind of dip into most, and that's because I really like the browns in there and I feel like I can give myself a really nice soft brown kind of lash line with that. I really love that. And then my concealers that I'm loving is, we'll get to other concealers in here in a minute, but obviously I love my Tarte Shape and I love my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Those are my two favorite ultimate concealers. Now, in terms of lip liners, there's a couple. One of them that I'm loving at the moment is the Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in Smoky Pink. I love that. I just think it's a really nice soft pencil that works really well as a lipstick as well. So if you put it all over your lips and then you add a balm on top, you've created your own lipstick. Let's move on to the next section up here. I think stuff that I'm really loving. I really do love my Louis Vuitton Rouge Monogram, or Monogram Rouge, whatever you call it, eyeshadow palette. I know it's expensive. It is very expensive. And granted, this was sent to me. I did not purchase this. Look, it is very expensive. I'm just going to be honest. It's very expensive. It's heavy. If you have the money and you're happy to spend on makeup like that, and it doesn't really make a dent in your in your account, then go for it. But for the normal everyday person, I just feel like this is too much for an eyeshadow palette. That's actually quite ridiculous. But it's, you know, it's the same way you get a bag from Zara and then you get a bag from Louis Vuitton. Like, there's a difference, do you know what I mean? But they're both bags, so it's really what your preference is. So, but I really do love it. It's a really good quality eyeshadow and the blending is amazing on here. It's probably the easiest eyeshadow I've ever blended. Now, moving on, some mascaras that I'm absolutely loving. I need to go back and use some previous mascaras that I did love, and I've put them here because I love them, because I have a habit of just carrying on with the ones that I absolutely am obsessed with, which currently are my Duo Over Volume. I have that on now and I love that for a very quick volume every day. It's the quickest mascara to put on. The other one that I love is my Hourglass Unlocked, and I've loved that for a very long time. It's an amazing everyday mascara and I always get compliments when I'm wearing that mascara. Now, there are others that I need to get using, which I'm just telling myself, please do that. Now, the other thing that I'm loving at the moment, let me grab this, is, which I have on right now, is my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer in Tan. And I love this because if I'm feeling like I don't want to wear much powder and the only powder I want to wear is my setting powder, then I will use this on my base before I set my base. And this gives me the bronze finish that you see I have, and it also helps to sculpt. So I don't have any powder bronzer. The only powder I have on my face right now is my setting powder, and that's it. And I do feel that when I use all creams and stick to just one powder, which is my setting powder, I get the nicest finish. This is the finish I have now. I feel like if you're in your 40s especially, try and use majority cream and stick to one powder, which should always be your setting powder. Now, moving on. Oh, I love this right now. My Tower 28 SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray. This stuff really works. It really does work. Now, let me tell you why. Because sometimes I film several videos in a day and that plays havoc on my skin, because obviously I'm putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off. I try not to do that often. I try to spread my filming out, but there's the odd time where I just kind of need to get ahead. So I try and film as much as I can in one day. And it just means my skin's going to suffer a bit, but I spend the next couple of days with no filming so that I can really let it relax. And the other day I was filming several videos in one day. My skin was starting to really look it after you take the makeup off the first time and okay, it just looks really red. It's a bit inflamed now. And I sprayed this and it really calmed my skin down. So it really does work and I really love it. It's a savior for me, someone who puts makeup on day in, day out. So I'm definitely going to be restocking on that whenever I finish with this. So next up, a primer that I absolutely love is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Hydra Prime SPF 50. This is amazing for anyone with either dry skin or anyone in their 40s. It's such a good hydrating primer. Plus it has SPF 50, so it's amazing. Concealers, I think we're going to stick with what I mentioned earlier. Those seem to be the ones that I keep going back to. So let's move on to foundations. Foundations, I am currently always using my MAC Studio Radiance, which is what I have on right now in NC30. My Dior Forever Matte Foundation, which I'm obsessed with, been using that for years now. And the other one that I've recently tried, which I really did love, and I will be using it again, is my Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 tinted sunscreen. Absolutely love this, and the color's really good too. And my color is Runyon, by the way. So that's the foundations, right? In terms of glow, I put it on today and I love it. And I put this on yesterday too. This is my Patrick Tar Major Glow highlighter in Daddy. Love this. It's just the most amazing glow on the peaks of your cheekbone. It's not greasy. It's just this really nice lit from within look. So that's that. Now, moving on, let's move on to the next section. What do we have here? We've got random bits that I'm just looking at, like, why have I even got that there? It's just, it's like a pot of random stuff. It's like just random stuff in there. I don't even know why that pot exists. But anyway, moving on. Brushes I don't really want to go through. We can do that on another video. Oh, I missed out these two. This one is another foundation that I absolutely love. It's so good. I only just bought it the other day, so that's why I forgot to mention this. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation, the new one. So it's the Weightless Blurring Full Coverage. Wow. My shade is 7 Neutral. Guys, it's such a good foundation. It is very, very good. It's blurring, it's full coverage. The coverage you get is insane. But what I love about it is weightless and it doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't look cakey. So I would always suggest really kind of like hydrating your skin with this and you're going to get the most stunning finish. I don't actually think you need a lot of powder with this because it's pretty good at self-setting. So that's one product. So that goes with the foundations. Then moving on, I have blushes that I want to go through. I have found some new blushes recently and I absolutely love them. This is the Dior Forever Blush Soft Filter. Absolutely amazing. It's a liquid blush from Dior that's pretty new. There are 10 shades and there is a video that I did recently, which you'll see on my channel, which shows me trying them on, and I try them with different techniques, so sponge, finger blend and brush blend, and you can see what they look like on the skin. It's literally like a airy whipped cream. It's very whipped and it goes from cream to matte, so it gives you the most stunning finish. I have Daisy on at the moment, which is very subtle but just perfect for me, and there's some really nice shades. It literally gives you this cloud filter on your cheeks. It's such a stunning blush. I think you're going to love it. So you can thank me later. And then another blush that I am currently loving, which I've been using a lot recently, I've had to stop myself just so that I give you guys more variety, is the Patrick Tar Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in She's Vibrant. Absolutely love that. Would never have actually picked that shade for myself, but they sent it along with the highlighters and I'm obsessed with it. And now I want to try their other shades. In terms of any other blush, those are the ones that I keep going to at the moment, to be honest. Now, obviously another product that I absolutely love, and you know I love this, is my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter in 6. I put this on before foundation if I want that really extra kind of like red carpet glow. I love that. And moving on to setting sprays. Now, these don't really set, I'm going to be honest with you, they don't set at all. But what I love using this for is basically sandwiching my foundation. So I apply it on my skin before I put my foundation. I let it dry. I then put my foundation on. I then put my concealer on. I then spray this again. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And then I let that dry. And then I put my powder on. And then after my powder's done, I spray this again. So I spray this around 3 times. I also use this to dampen my Beauty Blender sponge. And I absolutely love the finish it gives. I've done that today as well, the sandwiching technique. Now, I recently bought the Matte Blur Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. It is worth getting. I know, because you're probably thinking, is there really much difference between that and the other one? There really is. You get a fully matte finish with that. Now, again, I don't think they set your makeup so that they don't set makeup, but I do feel like if you use it in very clever ways, like the sandwiching technique, I feel like you're going to get the most stunning finish. The matte blur one is amazing for oily skin. You're going to absolutely love it. So those are my favorites. Now, in terms of powders, obviously the one that I've always loved for a long time is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in banana bread. I love that. And another one is the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur Translucent Powder. But this is also something I tried the other day and I absolutely loved it. And guess what? Okay, you know how everyone goes on, including myself, about the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Powder? Because you're like, it's the perfect powder to take out and about with you to set, and it's also really good at setting mature skin fine lines if you don't like loose powder. I found a better one. Yeah, I know. It is the Dior Forever Nude Radiant Filter. Now, the shade that they sent me is 00 Luminescent. Now, it's white and it almost looks a little bit shiny when you look at it, but it's actually not. When you put this on your skin, it is so micro fine. It is way more fine than the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish. The Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish is great, but I feel like it's great because there's no competition. This is now competition. So this is even more micro fine. It's less powdery. It's so micro fine. Oh my God, you're gonna love it. So if you have mature skin and you wanna set, this is a setting powder. You wanna set without having to use a heavy, thick powder, and you find even the Charlotte Tilbury is a little bit too much, go use that. You're gonna love it. You can thank me later. So I think that's more or less it on my desk. That's what I wanted to go through. That's everything that I think I seem to be pulling out more and more lately. That's my current favorites, I would say. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. If you want to see a bit more of a deep dive into my beauty area, like, let me know what you want me to go through in the comments, and I'd love to take you on a little tour and do that for you. So yeah, I will see you on the next video.